Hi, I'm Jen Cam, and welcome to Jen Cam Plays Board Games. Today we are going to be, hopefully, finishing our journey of Eila and Something Shiny. Okay, so I have us set up to continue this journey. We are starting with 1 food, 1 money, 3 energy, and 3 wisdom. And our goal this time is to reach the top of the peak. So hopefully, if all goes well, this will be the final video of our journey and we will see what happens. So obviously in the last part, which I highly recommend you go watch if you're starting here. There's many parts before that kind of show how we got here. But our dear friend Leo was killed trying to save us. That was quite the moment. Oh gosh, poor Leo. But obviously Eila, I'm sure, is having some struggles still with that loss. So as I stated in a previous video, while this game does look like it might be for families and children, it does deal with some hard issues, including loss and death of a friend. So, not sure what's going to happen here. I'm going into this blind, but just make sure that maybe if you're planning on watching with children, that you watch the playlist first and see if it is right for you and your kiddos. Okay, and with that, let's get started. Okay, so let's see how our day is gonna start. And it is villagers of Ice Rock. Villagers here are masked and seem strangely aloof. Ignore them and focus on your journey. And now we're gonna look at our items to see if we have either of those. So we do have the wand fragment. That is one of the ones it's looking for. I don't believe we have the other one. Nope, we don't. So this card is going to go into our past, and we are going to get card 509 for our future. So I will grab that. It goes into our future, and of course this deck goes back where it belongs. And let's see what our next card is, and it is Snowstorm. I am feeling that right now, y'all. We actually had no school today, so I didn't have to work because of a snow and ice storm. Yay! Okay, so let's see. If we were in a shelter, we could stay in shelter and gain 1 fear. We can resist the wind, which is lose an energy and gain a fear, or you get injured. Ooh, lose health and gain 2 fear. Well, our starting position is actually a shelter, so we will just gain the 1 fear without having to spend an energy. Well, I guess it's a good thing we start there. But this card will go into our future, and we can see what our next card is. Oh no, Frostbite! Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, so we can't do anything about this turn. We're going to have to suffer in pain and lose a health. So in the future, we either need to have a lot of wisdom or 2 food and a wisdom in order to get rid of that card. Yikes. Okay. So we will lose 1 health. If I can get the card out. I might take my sweater off. I think this is going to knock things around too much. Okay, sweater off. This is going to go into our future. So we will have to deal with frostbite again. But our next card is a moment of peace. Ooh, we can meditate or contemplate. Well, here is the problem, is we do not have space to put 3 wisdom at the moment. So I think we're just going to lose the fear. I wish I could convert them. If I had 1 more already, then I can convert it into a star so we can make room for the other ones, but I'm pretty sure that's not allowed. I think you have to have the space to place something, but it would be placing the 1 and converting it. It wouldn't be like, let me check on that. I definitely think it's a no. Okay, you cannot convert while resolving an effect. So yes, we will just stick with getting rid of the fear instead of taking just 1 of the wisdom, although that would have been really nice. Oh, maybe though, because then we could still convert it to, even if it's just 1, but then we don't have any wisdom. We'll stick with this. Final answer, and we will move on. And we are looking afar. What seemed unattainable in the past is now so close. You are deep in thought, so we will gain cards 511 and 512 for the future. We will also see what event 548 is. Okay, and event 548 is potential awakens. Ooh. So we can get a defensive ability, an offensive ability, or ability to wield spells. So the defensive and offensive, they both give us S10, but ability to wield spells gives us the 11 and 12 that we get for defensive and offensive, but instead of S10, it would give us S13. Oh gosh, I'm not sure which one I want. Oh, so I think honestly, oh, okay, legit. I just asked my husband to randomly pick A, B, or C, and he picked C. So we're going with C. I was gonna pick B just because now that we don't have Leo's die, oh, I might overrule. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Because the ability to wield spells, if we look at the spells we have, they both require magic stars or magic stones, which we can get more because we do have a card that helps us with that. But I'm wondering if maybe the I feel like the offensive one would allow us to re-roll in combat if we need it. But we do have the ability to get stars, so if this goes horribly wrong, we will blame my husband 100%. Okay, let's see what cards S11, S12, and S13 give us. Okay, see if we could try to make a little bit of room here. So the first one is going to be the S11, and it is Shield. And in combat, use 1 stone to gain 8 fighting, prevent all wounds. Nice. Okay. Let's do S12 is in combat. Oh my god, 2 stones to get 22 strength and 3 wisdom. Oh my god. We must be fighting something absolutely crazy on this mountain. Wow. 2 stones. We're going to have to save up a lot of wisdom. And then last but not least, I guess we can move these up. We have after casting a spell, gain 1 wisdom or lose 2 fear. Well, that's cool because we now have 4 spells. Wow. Okay. I mean, I don't know what S10 is, but I think husband made a good choice. Good choice. His second best ever. Okay. So we are going to put this card into our past and we can go ahead and draw our next one. And it is proceed or not. Schedule your day. Execute an action at your current location. Okay, so this is the first time looking at what the special rules are in this chapter. And kind of like before when we had the mines. So we do have these cards instead of the tiles, and each one has a different option. So we can proceed to the snowy plains, which we will use 2 energy and get event 519 and location LO2. B, proceed to wintry woods, which is a shelter. We would use 1 energy, gain 3 fear, which we do not have room for. Get event 520 and event LO3. C, we can look for food, gain 2 food. Or D, gather intelligence, use X amount of money to get wisdom. Well, given our space situation, I think we're going to just stay and look for food. You know what, though? We're going to get food like next because we only have 2 cards left. So one of them is going to be our gardening. I think actually we are going to do D. We're going to spend our 1 coin and gain 1 wisdom or knowledge. It's 100% knowledge. It's knowledge. It took me this long, but yes, it is knowledge, not wisdom. Okay, so we are going to spend all 4 of our knowledge to gain a star because I think we have reading, and I think reading gives us knowledge, but I want to clear up some space here because we're getting pretty full on that. We also have all of these spells now that I think we're going to need. So we're going to want to make sure that we have magic stones. This card will now go into our future and we will check our habit cards. Oh, it wasn't our habit cards yet. We have 1 more. Oh gosh. Okay, so snowstorm again. Well, we're still at a shelter. So, okay, there's going to be 2 snowstorms each time. Oh man. At least when we're looking at our cards for options, it does tell us if there's going to be a shelter. So either we're going to have to make sure that we keep a lot of energy with us or make sure we stay in shelters. Okay, so we will gain 1 fear This card will go into the future. And now we're down to our last two cards. And our first one is gardening. Really wishing we had that so we could get all those. But we will get 3 food. At least right now we're not paying a whole bunch of food for tribute for a king that tries to eat us and our friend, because that was terrifying. This goes into our future. And last but not least, we have knowledge, where we can, we have the magnifier. So we could spend an energy and get 2 wisdom. I think we're not going to do that right now, because in this chapter, at every night phase, we need to spend 1 food in addition to our 1 energy due to the environmental conditions of being on the mountain. So I don't want to spend a lot of energy right now. So I think we're just going to lose the 1 fear to gain 1 knowledge. And of course, this will go into our future. We are now in our night phase, so we will spend the 1 food. Ooh, that's going to be rough. We will spend our 1 knowledge for our energy spent during the day. I will get these cards shuffled and we can start on day 2. Okay, so let's see what our first card for day 2 is, and it is Frostbite. All right, so we're going to spend the 2 food and the 1 knowledge, and we are going to get rid of this card. C'est la vie. And moving on, it is Villagers Mutate. Yay! Oh, God. Why does everybody mutate? Why? A group of villagers mutate into monsters, slowly closing in on you. So another great thing is, see this symbol? We have to keep fighting till we defeat them. So yay. Okay. Oh, golly. So we do still have our Fang bracelets, and we can still re-roll our Eila die thanks to our sword Glimmer. We do have a lot of energy. We don't have a lot of food. So let's hope we just roll a 4 or better on our first try or second try. So that way we don't have to spend any of our money or why can't I talk? Let's just hope we get a 4 or better. So that way we don't have to spend our energy. And it's a 6. Okay. That's a 4 or better. So we confronted and defeated them. This will go into our past, and we'll get cards 514 and 515 for the future. I feel like this blue deck is not as big as it was previously, but our event deck is huge. So those are in our future. That goes into our past, and we'll see what our next card is. And it is a moment of peace. We have no fear, so we will definitely take knowledge, which we'll get 2. This goes into our future. I'm glad that we have a way to get rid of fear. Because that's so frustrating. We have a snowstorm. We are still in the village, which honestly is kind of terrifying since everybody just mutated. But this will go into our future. We did gain the 1 fear for that one. Proceed or not? I think we're going to proceed. I would like to get more food, but I know we have 3 coming from gardening. I don't want to give up all of our energy. So I think we are definitely going to do B. Proceed to Wintry Woods, which will lose 1 energy, gain 3 fear, event card 520, and location 3, but it is a shelter. So since we have the 2 snowstorms, I don't want to keep losing all of our energy. So we'll lose that one. It is a lot of fear. That's unfortunate. But we'll grab event 520. And location LO3, which is, let's move over here a little bit, Wintry Woods. Oh, when we move up, we won't have any shelter. Ooh, okay. So let's see what event 520 is. It is Lost in the Woods. We have A, find your way out hastily, spend 1 energy, gain 2 fear. Find your way out using a map, use 1 energy, gain 2 fear. Or panic and stumble your way out, 4 fear. Well, we can't take 4 fear, so that's just not an option. I'm not using my energy. So let's use our knowledge. We'll gain those 2 fear. Man, I wish that meditate was still in our deck, but it is not because we are so full. Oh my gosh. this goes into our past, and we can grab our next card. Oh gosh, thank goodness, it's reading. Oh man, we're gonna have to use it. We're gonna have to use our energy so we can lose 2 fear and gain 2 knowledge, which honestly, I'm not even super concerned about the knowledge right now. I just needed to get rid of fear. Okay, this will go into our future. And next we have snowstorm. Oh, cripe. We are at a shelter, but we gain fear back. This goes into our future. I think that was our second one though. I hope so. And training. Well, I wish I could do the gain 2 energy, but that's not a thing. So we will lose our 2 fear. We're just so full of fear. We don't have room for anything else. But awesome. This goes into our future. And now we have a desperate mage. Traveler, have you seen a Pangolin mage? He's my apprentice. Okay, so we can lie and pretend not to have met anyone. That gives us 4 fear. So we'd have to clear out a lot of our wisdom. Or B, return his belongings and admit you injured him. If we do that, we lose our wand fragments. So it'll be harder for us to get magic stones. I think we have to do it. I think we have to do that. So we'll get rid of our wand fragments to do B. We get 2 fear, so we are full again. Oh my gosh. And we'll get event 549, but this will go into our past. 549. I don't even remember hurting him. Oh dear. Okay, so 549 is sorrow. It really is his wand. How cruel. Yet repentance is the first step. Repent for what you've done. Well, that's unfortunate. Taking 4 fear though would have been awful. Anyway. Oh well. All right, so that's that. And then what, gardening next? Okay, cool. So we will get our 3 food, which we desperately need. So 1, 2, 3. And this will go into our past. And here's a problem. I do not have any space to convert to energy. So let's spin our food for this step. I think for right now, we are going to lose... Oh man, I hate doing this, but I think we're going to lose a heart because I don't want to give up the wisdom. Oh, that might be a bad decision. I'm not sure. All right, I will get the card shuffled and we can move on to day 3. Okay, so on to day 3. Our first card is going to be reading. All right, so what I think we're going to do here, because I don't have space to convert food into energy. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to lose one of our knowledge to convert these 2 food into 1 energy. So as a space there. Now we could spend this 1 energy to get rid of 2 fear and gain 2 wisdom. So we've got 1, 2. So that way we still got the 1 back because we'd only gotten 1 that way, but at least we spent the 2 food to get rid of 2 fear. And that will go into our future. And our next card is going to be gardening. So that's awesome. We will get 3 food. But we'll need to remember that we just used both of our habits. So we will not have those later. So we need to plan for that. And our next card is going to be snowstorm. Goody. We are currently in an area with shelter. So we will just take 1 fear. Glad we got rid of those other ones. And this will go into our future. Oh man, those snowstorms just being here all the time is going to be rough. Okay, wait. Ooh. Okay, so looking back, recalling how the past made you who you are. So we will lose 2 fear. We will gain 2 energy and we'll get card 517 for our future. So that will go there. This card or deck will go back and this card will go into our past. Next we have, let's see, proceed or not. Schedule your day. Execute an action at your current location. We can proceed to the bridge, spend 1 energy, gain 3 fear. Find the Great White Cliff, spend 1 energy, lose a wisdom, or look for food. I think it's going to be hard for us to get stones now without that wand fragment. So I think we're going to do B, find the Great White Cliff. I was thinking about staying in order to get more food. Oh, I'm wondering if it's going to be hard to get food the higher up the mountain. But we do have our gardening ability, and I'm kind of wondering if like doing the looking for food is more beneficial for people that don't have gardening. So, yes, I think we are going to spend an energy and a knowledge to get location 6 and event 523. I also want to kind of keep continuing up the mountain because we really only have a limited amount of time. So, we have Great White Cliff, and that's going to give us a couple of different options. Okay, awesome. So this will go into our future, and we will gain event 523. Okay, and 523 is wolf mutates. Why not? Why the heck not? So we need to get 4 or higher because of our bracelet, and we're gonna lose health. Oh. And we're gonna have to keep fighting the wolf until we beat it. Yikes. Okay. Maybe we should have taken the food. Food will help us in battles because it can get energy, and each energy gives us 2 strength on the attack. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, let's go. It is a 6. Holy cow. Okay. So we are still going to lose 1 heart. That's a bummer. We do have medicinal herbs, so we can use some of our wisdom if we need to gain hearts back. This is going to go into our past, and we're going to gain card 518 for the future. Okay, so we currently have 4 cards left in our deck. We know one of them is going to be a snowstorm, and none of them are our habits. So, oh golly, let's see what comes next. And a moment of peace. Yes. Ooh. If I take the 2 wisdom now, that's enough for a magic stone. I think we're going to do that. I'm going to wipe these 3 plus the 2 that we would get from here, which we did have space for, and we'll get 1 magic stone. This is the end game, right? So I think we're going to want to have as many as we can in order to beat more powerful enemies. Also, we do have this one where we could spend 1 stone to get rid of 6 fear and gain 3 energy. And every time we use a spell, we gain 1 knowledge and get rid of 2 fear. So with 1 stone, we can get rid of 8 fear, which is, the whole thing, if we're completely full. Get a wisdom and 3 energy. That's not too bad. Okay, so a moment of peace is going to go into our future. I kind of forgot that was in there. So that was a nice surprise. I was really worried everything we had left was going to be awful. I think I just still have flashbacks from the king and it being in the palace. The castle, that was awful. Okay, and let's see what our next card is. It is training. Well, that's awesome. We're just going to get rid of the 2 fear because I don't really want to spend the energy because we're going to need it at night, and we're almost to the night phase. So this is our second to last card. It's the snowstorm. Bummer. We are no longer in an area where we can shelter. So we're going to lose this energy and gain 1 fear back. So close. Okay. That'll go into our future. We do still have the food that we need for night, so I guess we're okay there. Snow blindness, just kidding. Oh no. I now don't have the knowledge, but that wouldn't be a really good option anyway because then we would lose health. Okay. So we're going to take 2 fear. And this is going to be the gift that keeps on coming. Oh gosh. Okay, so we are now on to our night phase. We will spend the 1 food as required. We're going to spend 2 food to get the energy we need for our day. I will get our cards shuffled, and then we can start on day 4. Luckily, we're only 2 away from the top, and we have 4 days to do it. So we'll see what happens. Okay, so we are moving on to day 4, and our first card is going to be a moment of peace. So I know we have a lot of fear, which we could remove, but as of right now, we do not have anything else to help us with other things. And if we can get 5 wisdom, we can get another stone, which will be really helpful. So I think we are going to take, the 2 knowledge and move this into the future and hopefully have ways to remove fear. Because in order for us to continue up to the summit, we are going to gain 3 fear. So This is definitely going to be an issue. This is going to be an issue. Okay, let's see what our next card is, and it is training. And so we can build mental strength and remove 2 fear. We don't have the energy to gain knowledge, or we can spend 1 knowledge to get 2 energy. Okay, this is a hard one. Okay, I think we are going to spend the 1 knowledge to get 2 energy just in case we need to fight. It added things, right? So we don't have enough food to get energy. So yeah, let's just do that to get the energy. We do have 2 stars, so maybe that won't be a big deal in the future. But that will go into our future, and we can see what our next card is. And it is, oh yay, altitude sickness. That sounds absolutely not lovely. So we're struck by headaches. This card will go into our future, and we will lose 1 of our health. Well, I mean, I guess headaches is better than other aspects of altitude sickness. Not awesome either way. But so our next card is our reading. Okay, so let's spend our 1 energy to get rid of our 2 fear. We'll gain 2 knowledge. So kind of like we did last time, just we didn't know we were going to be able to do it that way, where we spent a knowledge to get 2 and get rid of fear. So I'm okay with that. Let's move reading into our future. Our next card will be snowstorm. Oh, that sucks. We are not in a shelter. I would like to move to a shelter. Hopefully we can move to a shelter before the next snowstorm. So we are going to lose 1 energy and gain 1 fear. Come on, just let us move on. Let us move on. Oh no! What? Oh crap. Oh, okay, fine. We are going to lose 1 heart and gain 2 fear. This place sucks. 1, 2. And I'm trying to decide if I want to spend 1 of our wisdom on our medicinal herbs, so that way we can get a health back. I have a feeling we're going to have to do that soon. Let's move that into the future. I'm not going to do it quite yet, but figures. We needed this two cards ago. Okay, so I am not staying here to forage for food. Not for 1 food. That's not happening. Oh, man. But we will take 3 fear in order to move on. So we're going to have to do it. And I only have space for 1. So what I'm going to do is I am going to spend this wisdom with our medicinal herbs to get 1 health back. So that way this isn't completely wasted, because I'm going to have to trash wisdom to gain all the fear. So we'll trash this one to get and take on 1, 2, 3 more fear. I think we're going to use that spell at some point very, very soon. We will get event 525. The bummer about this is if we had the rope, we could have gotten to the top of the summit and ended this chapter. But that is not what we have. But I pulled event 525. But first, let's look at location 8, which is the cave. But at least we are in a shelter. Ooh, when we get the chance that we can discover the secret runes to get 4 wisdom. With all the fear, though, I don't know we can hold 4 wisdom. So that might not be helpful. But we are close to the top, and we're on day 4, so that's good. Okay, let's see what card 525 is. I swear, I hope something doesn't mutate again. Oh my gosh, let's see. And of course, it's a polar bear mutates. 15! You've stumbled upon its lair. This will kill us. We're gonna have to use our stones. This much damage and the fear will kill us because it'll be the 3 minus that 1. Okay, let's look at our spells. So we have this one, which will take 1 stone. We'll get rid of all the fear, gain 3 energy. And then because we use the spell, we will gain gain a wisdom or lose 2 more fear. We have this one that'll give us 10 strength. This one that will give us 8 strength and prevent all damage. So maybe we just do that and not worry about because we'll still get the fear. This one is 2 stones to do 22 damage. That might be overkill. Oh gosh. Okay, well, let's zoom out and see what we roll. And I'm sorry if you hear a lot of thumping. It is a snow day, like I said. I believe I said that earlier at the beginning. And I have a young child that lives above me that is playing and enjoying their day home from school. Anywho, so the best we can roll is a 6, obviously, and with our bracelet, that makes an 8. We 100% have to use a spell. All right, let's see what we get. Oh no, I threw my dice so far away. BRB. Okay, let's see if I can roll this without throwing it across the room. It's a 6. Oh my God. Okay. I mean, we still can't do anything with it, but that gives us a 8 with our Fang bracelet. So we need 7 more. So if we do, what spell is this? Our shield. All right, let's do shield. We're going to spend our a magic stone to get 8 strength. So that gives us 16. So we defeat the polar bear. We also prevent all heart damage. And okay, so we prevent all of that, but we still have to take 2 fear. But because we use the spell, how do we want to do this? Maybe we want to do, I'm not sure it matters. All right, say we did this spell first, because you could do them anytime. So we'll spend that one. We will get rid of 6 fear, gain 2 energy, 1, 2. Because we did a spell, we can do gain a wisdom or get rid of 2 fear. We're going to take the wisdom. We are going to spend our other stone to get to the 8, which we need to beat the bear. We beat it, so we don't even get the fear anyway. So no matter. So we don't take any damage. All right, so I guess it didn't really matter because I was looking at this. In my head, we did not beat the bear. In my head, we weren't going to beat the bear, and I just needed to worry about the damage and the fear. But we didn't have to, but we still used a spell anyway. So now we used another spell. So now we can either take another wisdom or get rid of 2 fear. I'm worried about not having any more knowledge or having any stones anymore. Let's take, have we gotten, oh man, I can't remember if that was gardening. Of course, no, it wasn't gardening because we don't have enough food. Phooey. Let's take the knowledge and hope maybe we can get 2 more and convert it into a stone before we take too much more fear. This is going to go into our past. OMG. At least we are in a cave. We have protection from the storms. So that's good. Oh, but that's going to give us fear. I think maybe we already had the 2 storms. I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, so our next card is going to be gardening. Okay, so obviously we don't have the tools, so we'll gain our 3 food. 1, 2, 3. This will go into our future. And our next card is going to be snow blindness. Oh God. Okay, so we'll spend 2 and 1 wisdom to rest and recover. This will go away, thankfully. And we have 1 card left, and it is, oh God, blizzard. Yes, okay. We are in a cave, so we do have shelter. So we can just stay in shelter, and unfortunately, we still gain 2 fear. So that's unfortunate. This will go into our future. Oh, this one's hard. This is hard. Okay, so we are going to spend our 1 food as is required with this chapter. We will lose 1 energy to end day 4. I will get our card shuffled and we can start on day 5. Okay, so we are now on to day 5. And oh gosh, let's see. It is snowstorm because why not? Yay. Luckily, we are in the cave, which is a shelter. So we will only take 1 fear and luckily be able to keep our energy and some of our health, what's left of it, that will go into our future. And a moment of peace. Yes. Oh, okay. I think we're going to get rid of the fear because while we're in the cave, since we have the magnifying glass, we can get 4 wisdom. So, but we're going to have to get rid of the fear in order to get the wisdom. So yeah, let's get rid of fear. Hopefully that'll come up soon because oh man, our only other options for moving up are losing 2 energy or 1 health. Yeah. I think we're going to have to make sure that we have magic stones to do that before we move on. So that's not even a question right now, but we will get rid of the 3 fear. This will go into our future, and our next card is going to be gardening. Awesome. I know we're going to need food for something. Something. 1, 2, 3. You would think I would remember. You'd think I remember, but no, I don't. And that's going to move into our future. And our next card is 517. Altitude sickness. That's what it was. Okay, we're going to get rid of our 2 food, 1 wisdom. This will finally go into our past. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, I don't want to get my hopes up. Every time I get my hopes up, bad things happen. And, okay, proceed or not? Oh, we're not going to proceed now, but we are going to take our 4 wisdom, or I'm sorry, knowledge. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to hold on to these for right now. I'm not going to convert them just in case we need something. This will go into our future. Next time we will probably move on. We only have 3 days left, so we could actually hang out here because the next part is the summit. So we could kind of stay here and just try to collect as many stones as we can. But I don't know. We'll see. Next we have snowstorm. We are in a shelter, so we'll take 1 fear. This will go into our future. Our next is blizzard. Ah, crap. All right, that's fine. So we will use all 5. Oh my gosh, for a moment I was thinking it was just the 4 that we needed. All 5, get the stone. So that way we can, unfortunately, make room for our fear. This will go in the future. Yeah. Ooh, that's going to be rough then to get back to 5 knowledge. Okay. Our next card is training. Oh, that's one way to do it, but we wouldn't have the space. So we'll use training to get rid of fear. This goes into our future. It's going to be all about the order of our cards. So unfortunately, I need this energy because we have to spend the 1 food at the end of the day and our energy. So I don't want to use it to get rid of the 2 fear. So we'll just get rid of 1 fear and grab a knowledge. This will go into our future. We will lose our 1 food for the chapter requirement. Put our energy for day 5. We have 2 more days. 2 more days. All right, so I will get these shuffled and we will move on to day 6. Okay, so we are moving on to day 6 and our first card is Blizzard. Oh, okay, so we are still in a shelter. You know what? Maybe that's good. Maybe we can get all of our Blizzard and Snowstorm cards early. So that way, or at least before we have the option to move on. And then if we do that, then we know we won't have them coming up. But moving on might just end the game anyway. So I'm not sure. But either way, right now we do have to take the 2 fear. Move this into our future. Grab our next card. A moment of peace. 2 wisdom is not going to get us to, it'll get us closer to 5. But it won't give us 5. We're going to take a lot of fear. We have to get rid of the fear while we can. All right, so that will go into our future. Our next one. Ooh, okay. Okay. I wish. I'm going to play again. I'm going to play again, probably off camera. But if you would like to see a different playthrough or another playthrough with different choices, let me know in the comment below because I probably will play again. And just let me know if that's something you want to see. Either way, we are going to take our 3 food. So 1, 2, 3. This card goes into our future. And let's see. Okay, we got Snowstorm. We'll take the 1 fear. You know what, though? This is so close to the end. I think we might have to move on with only 1 star, but I'm not quite sure. We have training. I think we spend it to get the 2 energy. Okay, so we'll take the 2 energy. This will go into our future. I think we're just going to need the energy. If not, we can also convert it to, that's for strength. Okay, we have 3 more cards left in the day. Our next one is going to be Snowstorm. We are still protected, so it is 1 fear. So I think that is our 2 snowstorms and a blizzard. Oh, golly. Okay, our next one is reading. We have 1 card left in our day. I think we can do this. I think we can do this. Get another stone. Because then if it really comes down to it, this one takes 2 stones but does 22 damage. And this is going to be like I'm assuming there has to be a giant final boss battle. So let's spend our energy to get rid of these 2 fear. We're going to collect a lot more. We'll get 2 wisdom. This will go into our future. And so this should be proceed or not to proceed. We will not. I am going to take the 4 wisdom we get since we have the magnifier to discover the secret runes. With the 2 we already have, that'll leave us with 1. And after conversion, another stone. And I'm feeling a little better. I'm feeling a little better. This will go into the future. I'll get these shuffled and we can... Oh, actually, first, maintenance. See, look, I'm getting so excited. We're going to spend our 1 food that is required. This energy will go here. Whew, we're going to start day 7 with no energy. I don't know if we've had a day 7. This is it. This is the final countdown. Okay, I am going to get these shuffled and then we will move on to our last day. It's go big or go home, y'all. Okay, it's our final day. Let's see what our first card is. Okay, it's only 1. I thought maybe it was 2. Oh gosh, it goes straight to proceed or not to proceed. Oh man, okay. We have to proceed because it's the final day. But in order to proceed, we have to lose 1 heart because now I don't have the 2 energy. I did not think about that, but it is what it is. So I'm going to remove 1 heart. We only have 3 left. I am going to grab event 527 and let's take a look at the summit. You've reached a summit. The mystery of the shine is about to be uncovered. Ooh. Okay. Well, let's see what event 527 is. Almost there. Ugh, about to be discovered. Oh my gosh. If I still need another day, I am going to cry. Okay, so we are going to get 3 energy, which is slightly concerning. Why I would need energy right now. 1, 2, 3. But if you have the pendant, we will get event 528. So the pendant was a gift from Squirrel, Birdie, and Teddy. It seems to possess magical power. So I believe we got this for making friends when we were at the factory, maybe. No, because it would have been... No, this was from chapter 1 or 0. It was before that. This was because we had helped them all. It's because we had helped them all. Wow. That literally was from chapter 0 or chapter 1. Anyway, so this will go into our past and we'll get event 528. Okay, 528 is power from the past. The pendant transforms into a magical stone on the edge of the final challenge. You are moved to tears. So we will lose our pendant. Lose fear if we had any. Gain 1 magic stone. Okay. And this goes into our past and we get card 529. Oh my gosh. Okay, so 529 reads, the shadow reappears. For your own sake, do not proceed. No, I must go on. I don't know. Shadow's been pretty helpful. I think maybe we should listen to Shadow and just go home. But we don't have that option. So, no, I must go on. This goes into our past and we will have event 530. Oh, okay, I'm nervous. Oh, swine shadow appears. What? The shadow transforms into a gigantic pig blocking your way. If we had the meat, we could get it down to 10. It's a 14. I hate this king. I hate him. Okay, so we have a lot of energy. We have a lot of magic stones. We also have food that we can convert to energy. It's a 14. Okay, so let's see what we get. And it is a 5. So with our bracelet, that's a 7. I don't think I'm going to re-roll because, come on. So we will spend 1 star to do our, the fireball spell. So that gets us to the 10. So 17, so we defeat him. And since we used a spell, we can also get a knowledge. Not that that's super helpful right now, I don't think. And this goes into past. We get event 531. I don't know. I think this is going to come back even harder. I think it's going to come back harder because why else would we need to do this, have a spell for plus 22? On the other hand, depending upon what options you took earlier would make a difference of whether or not. So yeah, I don't know. What event did I say? 531. Okay. All right. So next we have card event 531. What? Do we have to fight everything again? Oh, shoot, y'all. Wow. I am really nervous. Oh, man. Okay. Let's go ahead and roll. I hate spiders. I hate them even more right now. We don't have a lantern, so we do have to get to 16. Okay, let's see what we get. It is a 6, so we can have the 12. We're not going to take any damage anyway. Okay, so it's 12. We're going to spend the 2 energy to get to the 16. So I still have these in case I need to use the 2 to get to the 22. Whew. This will go into our pass and we'll get card or event 532. Not sure I want to know what 532 is, but is Boss Cat's Shadow. Oh my god, we are fighting everybody from the past. Oh, here's where we need a 6. 18. Oh my god. So I'm really wishing we hadn't gotten rid of that wand fragment so we could have just been stocking up on stones. Oh my god. Okay, well, we've rolled a lot of 6s. We've rolled a lot of 6s. Maybe we could get one more and defeat Boss Cat without having to use stones. All right, let's see what we get. Oh, it's a 1. We have to reroll. We have to. I mean, we don't have to. This could be the last boss, but why do I have a feeling we're going to actually have to like fight Shadow or something, like our own Shadow? Oh my god, I'm so nervous. 4. Okay, so with our Fang bracelet, oh god, I bet we have to fight the dog again too. Shoot. So if I use this spell, I lose the 2, but I gain 3 knowledge, which then I can get another stone. And if it is the dog gang guy, maybe since we have the Fang bracelet, it'll give us one of the bonuses and we won't need to hit another 22. Okay, we're going to do that. We're going to spend the 2, which will be, defeat Boss Cat Shadow. And we'll get the 3 wisdom, which I'm going to immediately convert into a stone. Since we used a spell, we can get 1 wisdom with our Master of Sorcery. Okay, and this will go into the pass, and we'll get event 533. Figures the time that we don't roll 6s. Oh, I'm so nervous. Okay, let's see what it is, and it is a final showdown. So we can A, summon up your courage, gain 4 health, and lose fear, become energized, gain 8 energy, or come up with a strategy and gain 6 knowledge. All of them lead to event 534. So the way I look at it, taking the 8 energy, having 8 energy is only 16 damage, where coming up with a strategy will give us another stone, which would be 22 damage. So I think we're definitely going to go with C, and I'm going to use 5 of that 6 to get another stone, so we just have the 1. Oh my gosh. Okay. This will go into our past, and it is event 534. It's the final countdown. All right. And it is Storm Transforms. You can't beat me. I'll make you stay here forever. Are you ready to face this storm? Count how many of these items you have. Shoot. I only have 1 because we lost these 2. We never saw this one. Oh my gosh. Okay, event 538 it is. Oh. And this one all does have different endings. So I'm wondering, depending upon how many items you have, is the difference between the different endings. But we are getting event 538, and it is the Storm Shadow. You hit the eye of the storm. It's only a 10. Okay, it's going to get worse though. I mean, come on. Look at this like little line thing. Like right here. Oh man, it's going to get progressively worse. I think we're going to do this 3 times. So we definitely do not want to use all of our the 1 energy we have plus the food. or stars. We want to, oh, we're going to do something to get to 10. So hopefully we get a 6 plus the 2 to get to the 10. Shoot. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's a 5. Dang it. We're going to have to roll again because otherwise we have to use the stone anyway. All right, so it is a 5. Shoot. So that really only gets us up to 7. So we're going to spend our energy and our 2 food to make that an 11. Oh God, we lose a health. That sucks. This goes into our pass and we'll get event 539, which is going to just probably be the storm getting stronger. Okay, and yep, storm shadow. Gonna have to hit the eye of the storm again. Oh my God, maybe we should have healed. Shoot. No matter what, you have to keep fighting and it is gonna go up again. So I do not see how we can beat this. Oh man. Okay. So, okay, well, at least we're gonna defend. So that's good. But we're gonna have to spend our 2 stones to hit it for the 22. We get 3 knowledge. So 1, 2, 3. Because of our master of sorcery, we'll get 1 more, which obviously we're going to turn into a stone, which is not going to benefit us. But at least we're not taking any damage. This is going to go into future, and we're going to get the final, hopefully, final one at 540. I don't see how we can beat this. Oh my God, thank you, God. The Storm Shadow, you have defeated... Oh, no, we have to hit 30. I don't think we can get to 30. We can't. We can't. If we lose all of our health. We have no way to heal. Such a bummer. Right to the end. Right to the end. Oh, that's harsh. Oh, man. Is there anything else? What would have changed it for us? Maybe if we had taken the health instead, because we could have gotten... But we needed the stone. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what we could have done to... make this work, but no matter what, we have no way to get to 30 in this turn. So yeah, that is the end of this. So yeah, gonna have to try again. Oh God. So close. So close. So yeah, gonna have to try again. I think, though, when I try again, I'm going to not give up the wand fragment. It would still have gotten us in this, like, B category anyway. But, yeah, so I'm going to reset, try again. This is a much longer series than I thought it would be. But... I'm going to beat it. I'm going to beat it. And yeah, so if you've enjoyed this series so far, make sure you like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.